Hey guys, it's Vanilla Chocolate Swirl, and today I want to talk to you a bit about Battlefield 1, because Battlefield 1 is the 15th game in the Battlefield series, developed by DICE and published by EA. Now, this game especially stands out because it is set during World War 1, and it will mark the first installment exclusive to current gen only, and it will be released on October 21st, 2016. Now, while many elements from past installments return, Battlefield 1 presents vehicles in a much more prominent role than commonly seen in World War I settings, featuring first-generation tanks, bi- and triplanes. Unarmoured cavalry, soldiers on horseback will also make a first appearance. Due to the prevalence of trench warfare during World War I, melee combat will have an increased focus from past installments. Chemical weapons, like mustard gas, which were used extensively during World War I, will also be present and can be combated via a vision-obscuring gas mask. The single-player campaign of Battlefield 1 will revolve around different people in different aspects of the Great War, in campaigns such as the Italian Alps and the deserts of Arabia. Unlike past installments, the story will offer a much larger sandbox to allow players more choice and variety in how they approach different situations. Characters will include a member of the Harlem Hellfighters and a warrior woman. Multiplayer. I want to talk about mainly the classes, because Battlefield 1 features a class system similar to that of Battlefield 1942. Vehicle-specific classes are also available, confining players to that role until death. The role of engineer has been removed, with many aspects being transferred to the assault kit. So assault is the kit that is equipped with anti-vehicle weaponry, which is designed to destroy enemy armor and break the defensive line. The medic is a new class for Battlefield. Similar to early installments, the role of medic has been separated from the assault kit, with its focus being to heal and revive teammates. Support retains a similar role to recent installments, being armed with LMGs and the ability to resupply teammates with ammo. Scout is similar to the recon kit. The Scout kit is equipped to gather intelligence and engage enemies at long ranges. Now here's the two new classes, the ones that I'm most excited about. The last one is the one that I'm most excited about because that's what I do, but let's get into them. Tanker is introduced with Battlefield 1. Now players will spawn as a tank from the spawn screen, filling the engineer's role from previous games. The Tanker is the only kit, not only, because the next one has it, equipped with a repair tool, which is now a hammer, not a blowtorch. The loadout of the kit can be customised, but changes depending on whether or not the player spawns into a light, medium or heavy tank. Tankers can also passively repair their vehicles, replacing the regenerating vehicle health introduced in Battlefield 3. Here's my favourite, Pilot. Like the Tanker, players will spawn in a plane, and the kits can be customised as well. So moving on to maps and game modes, another thing that I am looking forward to this time. Battlefield 1 will feature maps, numerous maps from across the theatre of World War I. Many game modes features in previous installments will return, along with the introduction of new game modes centered on the new mechanics of the game. Destruction has been overhauled once again, returning to the level of destruction present in Bad Company games with the graphical fidelity of the Frostbite 3 engine. Maps also now feature dynamic weather systems, affecting combat in various ways. For example, the St. Quentin Scar can either start as a clear, sunny day, a dark, foggy day, or in the middle of a rainstorm, and switch between them during the round. Conquest and Domination return from Battlefield 4, but now have a point cap instead of a ticket count for both teams, similar to the Assault game mode from Battlefield 3. The new Operations game mode is also introduced, playing similar to Evolution from Battlefield Vietnam. Operations takes players across an entire front of the Great War in a sequence of connected rounds, with one team attempting to push the front line forward by conquering ground, while the other attempts to defend their position. The next map played depends on the outcome of the previous one, and the attacking and defending sides will switch accordingly. Moving on to weapons and gadgets. The game will feature dozens of historically accurate weapons and gadgets, each having had some record of being used during the First World War, whether they were prevalent or not. Same with the vehicles, the game will feature dozens of historically accurate vehicles that had some record of being used during World War I. Since many military vehicles were still relatively new concepts on the battlefield at the time, combat will be a bit slower for modern installments in the series. For example, bi- and triplanes replace modern aircraft, with numerous being able to engage on other during matches. Horses are also introduced, allowing for fast means of transportation while allowing the player to fire a sidearm when riding. Instead of being instantaneous like previous games, there are now animations that show the player entering a vehicle. Destruction plays a role in the handling of each vehicle, as it will affect how each performs in combat. Vehicles like tanks can now also be target damaged, with individual parts taking their own amount of damage. For example, players are now able to immobilize a tank by targeting and destroying its treads. It's probably same with a plane. If you lose a wing, you'll probably start to go down. Behemoths are also introduced, huge map-specific vehicles that will spawn for the losing team in larger game modes as their last-ditch offensive. Behemoths provide massive increases in firepower and a mobile spawn point for the team, but are much larger targets and can be destroyed after heavy fire. Behemoths include the airship, the armoured train, and even the warship. Now, each of these behemoths can be taken down, so you may have seen some of the Battlefield gameplay where the airship crashes down into a town and absolutely obliterates everything around it. The armoured train, you can probably derail it, you can probably blow it up. The warship you can probably sink, so it should be interesting to see that. Something a bit more minor would be the factions. Battlefield 1 features the main combatants of the Great War, as available factions such as the US, German Empire, British Empire, Italy, Austria-Hungary, Ottoman Empire. So, you know, 3 on each side we have. UK, Italy and US for the Allies, Germany, Austria-Hungary and Ottoman Empire for the Central Powers. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are looking forward to Battlefield 1 as much as I am. There will be sure to be so much content coming off of Battlefield 1. It will be unbelievable. Also uploading a stream about the same time as this video goes up, so check that out and subscribe to the people that took part in it. Subscribe to Tiger Gaming, subscribe to Lord Ticklebix, that's his name. Subscribe to EP Chris, subscribe to Danger Deal 3, subscribe to Gooner TV. But don't forget, subscribe to Vanilla Chocolate Swirl. Comment, definitely comment. I want comments. I want to see some comments down below. I know you won't let me down. And some likes would be appreciated. So this is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.